Hey, well, looks like you are in the cool crew because you decided to opt in. You might not have even known that there was a bonus video that you get because, hey, marketing is fun, right? So, I'm just going to show you kind of like what I've done with it. Keep in mind a few things here, right? Thing number one, I am not a developer, right? So keep in mind that I know the basics of HTML and CSS. Keep in mind that I'm just using this from like an action standpoint. So some of the CSS might be wrong, but if you're like me and you're working more with like the data part marketing side, it doesn't matter that we're going to use some CSS trickery that is not like best practice. So hopefully you got some water. This might be a longer video just because I want to show you kind of like the full extent that you can use it. And we're just going to dive on into it. All right. So let me just get my little big old head out of the way here. I think I've got, oh, boom, I'm still here. All right. So what we're going to do is you should have access to two different reports, right? We've got report this thing right here, which is the demo, and we got the bonus, right? The bonus is what we really care about. So I have all the code right here for you. So this is what you should be seeing, something that looks like this. And I'm just gonna go from the top, right? We got this brand new blankety blank report. We just added the GA demo report right here. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start it from the top. So if we go here to visualizations, right, we can go to explore more. You should see a pop-up right here and build your own. Luckily, I built it for you. So you can see here GS semicolon / explain dash it. Hit enter. Then you gotta scroll down or pull this sucker up and you'll have explain it right there. Hit allow. I don't think like we don't access anything, so you are good to go. You'll just select and push this in here. All right, so by default, you're gonna get this little missing sign on the sort, and we did that on purpose because we didn't want something to show up, like the demo to show up, but without you like intentionally doing something, right? Because if you just drag and drop, we want it blank. So just drag any, it doesn't even matter, like anything you'd like at all as a dimension, and you are going to be good to go, right? You can get rid of this if you'd like to, but it does not matter at all. Then you're just going to refresh the report. So this way you have like you have to intentionally add it, right? I guess that's a better way to put that. So here is the demo version. All you do is click this, you got the demo information, and we are up and running. But what we want to see, which I haven't told you yet, is the mega menu. So this thing right here, I'm gonna give you all the code that you can, and some even bonus code for you to customize it and make it like, I don't know, something to wow your friends and family and hopefully clients or bosses, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and we're gonna go to the style tab and we're gonna make the little mega menu situation. So we're gonna use an icon and by default it's gonna be the menu, right? But then we have to customize the background. So I'm gonna put it at white. Actually, let's just do blue. I'm feeling adventurous, right? So we're gonna put blue as the, like let's use our custom blue. And then we're gonna do is we are going to make, scratch that, I changed my mind, we're going white. And then, so what you'll see by default is you hit this button, because we made the background white, the X is now gone. So what you do is make this a different color. So we can make this a different color, and now we have the X back, right? So now we can go in and out. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up here and we're gonna change the size of things. Actually, I like it big, let's keep it big. We're gonna put it up here and we're just gonna drag it and put it, I don't know, 50% of the screen, why not, right? Everything else should be already set for you. So just to recap, you're going to select your font family. Let's go with something ugly because why not? Let's go with Chewy. You can do top right or top left. We're going to go with top right. I'm not going to recap all these because you should watch the explanation video. That should be already part of your deal. So then we have the slider animation type. We're going to keep it as slide because I think it looks kind of sexy. You know what I'm talking about? And then we're going to come down here and we're going to go to, this does not matter, but we're just going to go all the way down here to the content. So here is the content. All of our HTML works here. So like, for example, if I put in like H2 and put this is epic, right? That will show up larger as an H2 font. So that is what we're working with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go copy our HTML right here. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That's not what I want to go. And we're going to paste that in, right? So we just paste our HTML. By default, it's going to look pretty ugly, right? We've got all this situation. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back over here, to the mega menu, and then grab that CSS, right? So we're going to grab all of this. And also, if you want to, you can read these W3 School. They also help you out. I definitely use them for some of this. And then we're going here to our CSS and paste this in. So now it looks like that, right? Pretty sweet. So what I did is I added in a few things for you. So by default, it's just gonna be plain HTML. So what we're doing is we're basically breaking it into two separate columns that you can add stuff to. So the columns at the top of them, it's an H2. So let me just go and show you what we got here. So here we've got an H2. It says explain it, right? We can change these how you'd like to. So let's just say we wanted to say cool things here, right? And then you open it up and boom, there we go. This one is just text, but then the other one is an HTML. So what you can do is you can hover over those, it'll change it to red, and we can go to the CS and change all of those. And I'll show you how to do that in a sec. So the next thing is we have these red backs, yellow backs, green backs, and blue backs. Let me just change the font because I just realized Chewy sucks for reading. Let's just go to something basic like Arial. Much easier to read. So how this works, right, is you have a CSS file or CSS information below, which tells it how to look different, right? So what we did is we actually just made these, which are, I believe, classes. Again, not a thing, but basically if you type red back, put your information there, it makes the back red and turns the font white. So what you can actually do is just copy this, right? I'm gonna hit Command C, go up here in between a break. So for example, let's just say we want to put it under the H2 right here, boom, boom. And now we've got over here, instead of under helpful links, we got that. We could then just add in a break, which is that open BR, close BR. And now we are good to go, right? So now with the red back CSS, you can add in anything you'd like. So that being said, I just wanted to kind of give you this code so you can kind of start customizing it if you'd like to. I'm by no means a master of CSS or HTML, but this hopefully gives you a good starting point, right? If you want to, you can blow everything out and just put everything in between the paragraphs, which I'll show you how to do right now. So you can see here we got cool things here on the left column. So here we're going to put text. For example, if you wanted to just put in, they've got text right there. Pretty sweet. If you wanted to put in like a hits, so for example, say if metric 1 is above 10%, and then hit a break, right? So /BR, you can hit enter. It doesn't really do anything. And we just want to put in here, call Susan from Facebook ads acquisition, ads ROI department, right? So now what we've got here is we have this, if metric 1, call Susan from Facebook ads ROI department, and then what we can do is add another break. And now we've got that. So that is at least hopefully a little bit helpful, right? And then what you can do is come down here, grab one of these things. So let's say we want to just have green, copy that, move that up here, put this down here, paste it in, right? We got green back, put this in the little text section here. And then we can say, if otherwise, we are in the green. And as you can see, that's what it looks like there. And then we can just add those little breaks afterwards. And then I'm going to delete all of this, right? And then keep the P, which stands for paragraph. All right, so now we have that left column. So now the right column, right? So much more confusing. We got hyperlinks, we got all that jazz. So all you have to do is read it like this, right? So First thing, H2 means the second largest, right? We can change it to H1. You can change this to H3. And I'll just show you what that looks like really quickly. And you open it up, and now it's a little bit smaller, right? Helpful links is a little bit smaller. So we have the redback, right? And then here is this next thing. So we have something called, I think it's like an Ahref. Basically what it means is everything in here is a hyperlink that goes to a URL, and it's going to open that URL in a new page. That's what that says. Target blank means open up in a new page. Href equals the destination. So if you want to use this, right, for yourself, you can change this to like site dot, I don't know, com, right? Because you got a cool site about. And then here you can go to my site. And here you'll now see my my site is right there, right? And you can add in little emojis if you'd like to or not. So that's how you can do that. Just simply go through here, just be careful. And you can update those. You can copy them like I just did. If you want to go copy from A to A, you can copy that and put it in the other column right here. So now we've got that over here as well, right? And we've got these, feel free to delete them if you'd like to at the end, right? So that is the basics of how you can do this for yourself. Then the last piece of this is customizing the CSS. So I'm just giving you the Data Studio VIP CSS, which is the Google colors of red, yellow, green, and blue. So it's like Rastafari with the ocean. That's how I like to think about it. But if you want to change those at all, like feel free to like change the blue back to something else. You can change this background color if you wanted that to be, I don't know, purple hex code. If you wanted it to be purple, right here, you can just come in here, grab that, grab that background color for this, put in your color. Don't forget the semicolon thingy, and then you can have that. And so now the blue back should be purple, right? So boom, now you can change that. Probably to purple back would make more sense, and you should be good to go. Last but not least, I just wanted to give a shout out to our guys over at W3 School. Don't know a single person there, but if you come in here and you go down here to this section right here that says Flex Example, hit Try Yourself, right? What you can actually do is you can go into our tool, right? Not into this. You can grab all of this, copy it, put it in the tool, right? So here we've got HTML. So the body is what you want, right? That's kind of the piece that we're putting stuff in. So in between the body tags, paste that in. And then go into the CSS and put this in the style, which is at the top of the page. Just going to show you really quickly. And we're going to put this in the style sheet, which is right here. If we hit run, now we've got this right here, right? So we've got this first, second, third pieces, making this bold. That's what I just copied over. And then we have our explain it tool down here. So you can customize things if you'd like to, right? For example, I accidentally copied this, and you can delete that and then hit run. If it looks how you'd like it to, then just copy and paste the HTML. So that's going to be the part between the body tags and then into the content section, and then everything in between the style. So you don't need the style handler thingy, but then you can just copy all of this in between here and the style tab here. So we just copy all that, place that into the style tab of the Data Studio template. So right here, and you are good to go. So that's how you can build faster. And the last thing is just adding on the drop shadow. So if you wanted to have that be here, make this up looking cute. And now you've got a semi-decent looking mega menu with hopefully some sort of links to what you need. So, all right, that is it. I hope this was not too much of a ramble and you at least got the understanding of how this works. This video will be on that page, so you can reference the video, reference the code. I'm not, again, not a developer by any means, but I feel like these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will get you 80% of the way there. And it's probably good enough for most people because it's already 10 out of 10 more like than anybody ever expected out of Data Studio. So that's it. I really just wanted to say hello and that this is super exciting. If you have any feedback at all, hit reply to any of the emails that you get from me. I respond to all those emails, and I'm really excited to see what you guys do with this tool. And if anybody has any custom CSS or HTML combos that they use within Data Studio, feel free to send them to me. I'll update a document and then we'll keep those so that everybody can use them, right? So I hope that that at least helps a few people here. That is it for this call. I look forward to seeing you around. And my name is JJ. If you didn't catch that from my sign that my fiance got for me, I am looking forward to helping you guys out as much as possible. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.